There was no fanfare when my husband, Ethan, announced he was going away on another business trip. It wouldn't be for long, he promised. A week at most. I've noticed evenings out being replaced by weekends away for work, going to dinner and holding hands through Central Park, a cliche that I didn't mind being a part of once I finally understood why it existed, is little more than a memory. He promised we would have a date night when he got back before he packed his things to take on the trip. How did we become strangers sharing an apartment instead of the couple who used to be so in love that we eloped for our wedding and went on an extended honeymoon? My friends hadn't been able to make the ceremony. The travel cost alone was extravagant. I asked only my closest friends because it seemed insensitive to ask work friends when most of them lived in small apartments and scrimped and saved for everything they had. Even my best friend Cassandra couldn't make it at such short notice. I tried not to take it personally, but even now, I wonder whether it was because she didn't like Ethan. Honestly, I was relieved not to have to plan a wedding on top of crazy shift hours as a nurse. I thought it would end up being just Ethan and me there. I was more than a little surprised when Ethan's best friend from college, Jason, and his then girlfriend, whose name I no longer remember, attended, happy for the excuse to go on vacation. I loved my job, but I thought I was ready to take a break from other people's problems and focus on my new husband for a while. After our wedding, it seemed we might not get another chance between work, friends, and possibly starting a family, which we had already talked about. I didn't expect that 3 short years later, I would wonder where he really was when he said he was away for work. Yet, here I am. I know Ethan is lying to me. I have known for a few weeks now, but with no proof, it's still just a feeling deep in my gut that churns in the background. There, but in that intangible way that isn't fixable. There's no way to prove he's lying, and I know there's no way he would admit to seeing another woman. I'm not even sure he's still seeing her. Perhaps it was a moment of weakness and nothing more. That's the problem with feelings. They can't tell you why they exist. Sometimes they seem inexplicable, but it doesn't stop the whisper in your ear or the prickle at the back of your neck telling you that something is wrong. Another feeling hits with that warning. Trepidation? What if it isn't over and this is just the beginning? My phone beeps. It's Cassandra, asking me to come out for Thursday night drinks. Usually it's Cassandra, Isla, Zoe, and me. I haven't been for months, ever since Ethan and I got serious about trying for a baby. I don't want to explain myself when they realize I'm not drinking, but Cassandra still sends the invitation every Thursday, pleading with me to come. Cassandra's message arrives, like always, 4 days into Ethan's latest business trip, and I realize that despite what Ethan and I decided about not drinking, I don't want to stay here. I will just be wondering what he's doing and who he's with, hating myself for it. I never saw myself becoming one of those jealous wives who obsess over what her husband gets up to when she's not there, but that's exactly what I'll be doing if I stay home. I'm still considering going when Cassandra messages again. Aria, you're going. I have big news. XX. Sure, I'll be there.